Johanka?
Henry?
Whoa, she looks
I'm glad to see you.
rough.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
I am.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
Fair point. What's going on here?
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually,
It's kind of sad.
I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to help this lady. I feel bad.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rat Eye unconscious, and I needed a healer.
She has no
How's
pity.
everyone holding up?
She's like, meh.
What can I
Sure.
do?
Holding up. People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
In God's hands. The quest has started. Nobody helps you.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
Damn right. I do know.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything.
That was funny. That was funny.
Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Elvar, you said it's worth for solving a case. $680,000 worth of damage. What kind of case was it? That's the real question.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
She went off.
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, last one.
They
Here we
give
go.
us some food for them and a place to sleep. But I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Sad stuff.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Good. I have like 90 game right now.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
Let's
I
go.
tried that. Out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well.
90 games? What's up with 90 games, Elvar? Week. I have 624. I know, it's crazy how many games you have, man. It's crazy how many games you have. Alright, that's all I need to know.
All right.
Look,
help her out.
Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Oh, I said I have 90 games? When did I say that? Alright. Alright, about the situation. Let's see if we can just give her the... Oh, no, we don't have a rat meat on us.
All right.
Yes, I know game. Hunted animales. That's right. That's exactly right, Elvar. Alright. Let's get... some rabbit meat. No. Let's get this pork. We're gonna give them rotten pork. I'm sure they'll really like that.
I'm not needed here.
I brought some meat.
Brought some...
Thank you, Henry.
Nice. So that's good.
Fresh food will definitely help.
They didn't make it so that you can not complete quests with rotten food. So you don't want to eat rotten food because you'll get sick, but you can complete the quest with rotten food. Otherwise, it'd be really hard to complete side quests over a long period of time. All right, in the dialogue. Let's go do the other things. I think we're supposed to look for...
Look where you're going.
Philip. From Skalitz. He's not here.
We should have a quest, I think, to heal these people. Find out to get better conditions. Help the man with the broken leg. All right, I can do that. Where's the man with the broken leg?
Huh? Shit. What's going on?
That's right. Let's feed the people rotten meat. It'll surely help their sicknesses.
Most
Surely.
But my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
It's evil.
Do they rebandage it for you?
It is not.
Occasionally.
They're fine with
They
rotten
told me
meat.
they
They're
don't have
fine.
enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
Pretty sure I have bandages, don't I? Maybe they're on my horse? No, I have some. Find bandage. Oh, I need 5 more. Wow. Okay, well, we have exactly this this amount of bandages, but 10 bandages is a lot of bandages. All right, I have the bandages.
I'll have the
Here you go,
bandages.
buddy. Dear Hans.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
Yeah.
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then.
No, Elvar, it's much harder to heal dead people than it is healing just normally injured people. Much more difficult. Help the man with the broken leg. Find out what happened to Philip. Okay. Man with the broken leg.
He just needs to sleep.
Christ,
It's an insomniac!
I can't get a wink of
What are you making such a fuss about?
a fuss. Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Here, would you like some poison? I have poison.
Why don't you go and lie somewhere else?
I can't. Not with this leg.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Find something to help the insomniac sleep. Okay. Do we have any potions that would do that? I feel like just good old booze would probably help.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Just give him vodka. I know. Really, I mean, that's what they would do, probably.
Everything here is fine. He just needs to sleep.
Where's the man with the broken leg? What the heck? Is it this guy? No.
These wounds have been... What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
I'll straighten his leg. Let's do
Well, I can
it.
try. I'll straighten his leg.
Give me a hammer and some vodka, and we're gonna get it
Unfortunately,
right.
I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
He's like, I'll do it.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Okay. Let's go set the dude's leg. He said he's on the bed next to Philip. This guy? Or this guy? Set leg. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, his leg. His leg doesn't even look that bad, honestly. Let's go. Are we gonna do it? Oh, that's all.
Are you holding him firmly?
Oh god, no. Oh god. Turn away, chat. Turn away. What a nice sound. I like the text box up there.
What the hell? Jesus, look where you're going.
Okay, well that worked well. Cool. Now we need to find Newhoff bandits. Oh, that is not what we're doing. Okay. Find out how to make the sick better. Golly, we can go all the way up here for this guy? That's it? Jesus. Okay, Oh, we're overburdened. Of course we're overburdened. We have 81 pounds of pork on us. Alright. Let's go talk to the monks, maybe? Check our map. Oh, we can brew something for the Insomniac, I think. Is that on our quest log? Find something to help the Insomniac fall asleep. Talk to her real quick.
I hope they leave soon.
You are welcome. Thank you very much,
Just for a
Alvar.
while, he says.
Tell me more.
Help your neighbours, he says. It's been weeks.
No, okay.
All right.
So I think we have to make something, maybe? I don't know. We can give him a sharp blow to the head. That might work. A bludgeon! Perfect. That'll be exactly what we need to help him sleep. That'll work great. Or some dog skin. I'm sure that would go down well as well. Work. I'm guessing we can find whatever we need in here. I know everything about location of people in a medieval monastery hospital. Yes, you are a medieval monastery. Wow, that is glowing water. That is glowing water. You're a medieval monastery sick people expert. The best kind. Let's talk to Nicodemus.
You're
He's
the
been
one
rude
who's
to the
in
lady.
charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't
Fair
talk
point.
like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Wounded from Scarlet.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
That's sad. Okay.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I have, yes.
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and
I haven't
speak
studied the
to me.
Hippocratic arts, but I've
We'll
studied
see
the
what we can
Hippocratic
do.
arts. Okay.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Elfar, they should just hire you. You have restoration at level 100. They should. You'd be much better than this fool Henry, the blacksmith.
Thank you.
All right. A potion
How
to
about some
induce heavy
potions to induce
sleep.
heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Oh,
Reliable.
reliable.
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Cool.
I'd like to learn something from you.
I would have healing hands
What can you
5.
do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
Lie, I know it well. We actually could do that. Not much.
To be honest, not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you? Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new.
Yeah,
Go
there
to
we
the
go.
herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and
He's
thistles.
telling us to go weed the
Those
gardens. What the
plants have
hell?
Their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
Okay. I understand.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back, and woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry. You've never had as good a gardener.
Mr. Murphy, hello. Can someone explain the magic aspect of this game? Is it 0? That's a holy water being used in a potion or something. Is that as far as it goes? Missed most of the healing discussion. Yes, indeed, Mr. Murphy. This game has 0 magic, except for, and it's not really magic, it's just more of a crafting system that can go into potions. that can do things like heal you or buff your abilities like increase damage or increase healing or poison things. So yeah, there's no magic at all. Yeah, exactly. So there's kind of game systems that are magical in that they won't happen in real life. But other than that, it tries to represent real medieval life. And hello, welcome back, Mr. Merville. All right, let's ask why they're so badly provided for.
People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But
Oh, he's robbing!
Saying how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
God damn it, Elvar. No, I'm not. Alright, so he doesn't have any money, basically. How can you leave your brothers in Christ in this state?
Can't
Let
you
me
do
just ask
anything?
this.
Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
Be nice if he'd help these people.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and
Oh.
now he won't give us anything.
Because Johanka won't accept his
I
advances.
tried to talk to him. I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm shamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands.
The troll is a meme now. Trolls are always memes.
Even so, conditions
Always.
here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
Oh, that's sad. Alright, let's go weed a garden. Let's go weed a garden. Also, I want to try and get into this alchemy bench. I think that it's in the monastery, which is the primary problem. We haven't been able to get into it. But we're going to try. We're going to try. Alright. Okay, quest log. We do want to go weed this garden while we're here. So, I think we're going to go... let's just continue doing these two quests for now. So, it should be A. Yeah, there it is. His garden patch is right there. Let's go pick some weeds. So, it's dandelions, nettle, and something else. The important sounding plants we don't want to pick, basically. I think. So, this should be his garden patch. Yeah. Alright. Dandelion. Eyebright. Eyebright. Nettle. Thistle. Dandelion. I think... see if it says it on the quest log. Weed the patch. Alright, you had to cave and go buy batteries for this stupid keyboard. I can now type again. Well, welcome back then, Brutonian. Yeah, the battery life... oh god. Oh god. Wait, did he say nettle? I think he did say nettle. You know what, real quick, I'm going to run back to him and ask. Oh, it does? Oh, yeah, it says over here. Nettles, thistles, and dandelions. Okay, perfect. I was reading on the left side. Yeah, I got you. Perfect. Nettles, thistles, and dandelions. Good. Good call, Elvar. This is why I keep you around. No mint. We don't want to be picking mint. Nettle? Ah, get that shit out of here. I thought you learned how to read, but it seems you still didn't. We're learning, Elvar. We're not proficient yet, especially in our Latin. Yeah, speaking of which, I need to get more batteries for my mouse actually at some point soon. I think it's dying. Speaking of which, Dr. Brutonian. Wow, we're picking a lot of dandelions. One more. Ooh, and there's a bunch of nettle right there. So I think we're going to hold on to all of our nettle, if we can. Everything here is in English, I know. which is the one I've really been struggling with. In-game, of course. I can't wait till we can use our better bow sometime soon. Mint, mint, mint. Nettle! Oh, wait, what? Oh, there it is. Inglando-ish. Inglando-ish. Oh, it's getting dark. We're so good at weeding. Alright, dandelions. Wow, there's a lot of weeds in here. I wonder if we have to do, like, everyone, or if he'll, like, accept just some. We're gonna do a good job while we're here. We might as well. Herbalism. Okay, interesting. So the more we're picking, the more we're gaining points in herbalism, as you can see up there. That's great, actually. Didn't he say thistle as well? Thistles and dandelions. Okay, yeah, so we want to pick the thistle. I think that's the purple-leaved one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow, there's like no other plants but weeds. Eyebright, dandelion. Riveting gameplay. That's what we're bringing to Twitch right now. Weed your garden simulator. This has become a Stardew Valley stream suddenly, chat. We don't mess with that dangerous stuff. We also weed gardens in full steel gauntlets, making it as challenging as possible. Gotta build up that grip strength. Could be. I think I see some nettle. Yeah, there it is. Haven't gotten a lot of thistle yet. Nothing wrong with a bit of flower picking when the fiance plays Skyrim. That's all she does. Fair point. Fair point. Nothing wrong. Honestly, you get more for flower picking in this game than most games I've ever played. So, at the same point. At the same time, we are leveling up our herbalism, which is imperative. Mountain flower. Another mountain flower. Look at that. Weed. Yes, look at all of the weeds. That is correct. You memer, Elvar. You memer. And the thing is, when we finish picking this, we can go take it to our courter, the one we're courting. So no such thing as a rogue in this game. Leather, armor, etc. There is. Yeah, no, there is. Absolutely, yeah. We just are wearing chainmail and outer garments, but you can wear hunting gloves. There's a whole stealth mechanic that we're actually using pretty well. It's part of the reason we don't have any plate mail on. There are other reason is just because it's super expensive, but yeah, you can definitely you could focus on stealth and killing people, which is one thing that we're kind of doing ourselves, and you could wear lighter armor. So yeah, there definitely is. Humphrey, we almost picked nettle. That would have been bad. I know we want nettle. Just kidding. We do want to pick nettle. It seems like you wouldn't make it. What do you mean like that? What do you mean by that? I did not mean to say like that. No meme. Never a meme. You mean it just would be harder? It might be harder, yeah. Especially in one-on-one combat, I think it could be pretty difficult. But it definitely wouldn't be impossible. And you would be much quieter, so your stealth aspects would be really good. We don't want that. Alright, we're almost done. Almost done. One thing that we've been actually ourselves focusing on a lot more than I think I've seen a lot of other people doing is our archery. We've been leveling it up as fast as we can. You got the impression you need heavy armor and have to full-on melee a lot. See, that's I'm not sure if that's entirely true. If we, like, especially for us, we've been trying to accentuate stealth a lot, and like the last bandit camp we killed, we just waited till night, crouched and stealthed in, knocked everyone out, and then stabbed them to death in their sleep. And part of the reason we were able to do that is because we're wearing smaller or less loud armor. I don't know. I would say that is the route to stealth and non-heavy plate armor is harder, but but not impossible. Though, Mr. Murrayville, I think your impression is accurate, if not 100% true, if that makes sense.